Thank you all. So, good evening everyone. Thank you all for waiting. We apologise for the delay. We're having a few technical issues.
But we were also waiting for the babies to arrive.
I'm, I guess, best man number 1, 2 or 3. I don't know how we're ranking ourselves. My name is Michael. I met Dwayne at Lancaster University. I was lucky enough for Dwayne to be my best man, and so I think that was a default. We just decided he had to make me one. And also...
Hi everyone, for anyone who doesn't know me, I'm Jez.
Yes! Correct! That's correct.
See you later. I'm number 3, best man. Thanks, Dwayne. And I first met Dwayne in Barbados. I was looking for a wingman who was exciting, funny, ladies loved him. Dwayne was a perfect man. 4 years later, we still hadn't had any success. And Mike and I in particular were thinking about why Dwayne made us best men. We were racking our brains a bit. And after a while we realised it was our tolerance of Dwayne's late night animal loving fancy dress. If you can look on the screen right now, you see what I mean? Andy, I don't know if you know about this.
Yeah. And Dwayne, I don't know what you're coming tonight as. But when we were looking at like coming for a traditional best man speech, we were thinking, oh well, should we do the traditional character assassination? You know, looking through baby images of Dwayne. Now, Dwayne, I'm not sure if you realise something and being an adult, and I'm wondering as what it is. You know when you put a pin into a nappy? I don't think you're meant to pin your manhood as well into the nappy. Like, I'm not sure what's going on there. But we're not going to go through baby photos. We also thought about going through like your past successes, your love life, all the exes and stuff like that. But when we looked into it, there was a lot of women involved. I don't know, the confusion or anything like that. So like, yeah, even your love for FHM. So like, we couldn't go there either. And then also is thinking about maybe like the regrets, those like you wake up the next day, and you're like, I can't believe that happened. But again, there was way too many of them to go through and explain all of those like images. So we had to move on from them. And so we decided to like come up with the question of like, but why did we come to meet you? Like, you're such a memorable character. But what was it and why everyone's friend?
So we did some digging. Yeah, he looks nice there, but you know. But yeah, we did some digging and we found out there's a lot more to Dwayne than meets the eye. And really, Andy should know who he's marrying. And the truth is even more shocking than when Dwayne dressed up as Aretha Franklin.
He's riding on the freeway of love.
I want to take you back to Barbados in the 80s when Dwayne was born. It was a very happy place. It was all about lilt. I don't know if you remember. But Barbados loved lilt. It's its biggest export by a long way. Dwayne loves lilt. He used to drink 4 or 5 cans every day. And he wanted to be the lilt man. That's true, isn't it, Dwayne? Yeah. Unfortunately, things took a turn for the worse in the 2000s when a different drink came along, and Barbados turned suddenly from fun to rum. Dwayne, how did this make you feel? Very sad. This might be painful, but I want you to read a couple of phrases out for us.
Can you come and join us?
Can you come and join us on stage, please? Okay, first phrase.
What is it?
Can you hear me now? Oh no, total gridlock. That's driver, you're 43 minutes, 3 seconds late.
So I'm not sure if you got like the right tone in that, or have you forgotten your roots?
I have.
So I was just wondering if we could play video number 1, please, on the.
Whose computer is this?
Oh, do we have some sound or not?
The word.
You're 43 seconds late.
According to my watch, I am not late.
You're late. And I am late because you're late. Now you're a whole minute late.
Not by my watch.
Hurry up, my fish is sick.
I'm running late for my meeting. You give me road rage.
If we took life as seriously as this, then we would never have invented Malibu. Made with the finest Caribbean rum, Malibu. It's seriously easy going.
Oh man, it's total gridlock.
And Dwayne, like, how did that make you feel?
We've had several discussions about
Yeah. and weirdly, that's how the world thought of Barbados. And there was real problems. It was a real negative marketing. And the government was really worried about this stereotype around the world. We'll look into it. You know, the nation was seen as like unfashionable, like pretty like slow pace. Maybe slightly underdeveloped with those sort of bus systems going round. Everyone was just drinking rum. And a pretty like, people weren't that friendly on that bus. So we've been doing a bit of research and we found out that the government met. Now, I think you've been to that Parliament building in Barbados. So they met together and they decided we've got to change this stereotype of Barbados. Like, it's a real problem for us. And what we're going to do is we're going to put 2 people out into the world to change that perception of what Barbados was. So the first person, I don't know if you've met them, real name. Can you pronounce the real name?
Robyn Fenty.
Do you know who that is?
Yes.
Who is that?
Rihanna.
Correct! Is that what you always go on about Rihanna?
Yeah.
Like, right, so fellow Asian. So that was the first person that got put out there to change perception. The second person on the mission. Do you know who that is? What's the person's name?
Fabian Cuthbert.
So they got to choose a new identity. And that was?
Dwayne Branch.
Now, I don't know why you picked the name Dwayne. Like, was there any reason for it? No? What? No, not at all. So, sorry to reveal your big secret, your agent name.
Everything is a lie.
Fabian.
It's my middle name.
It is true. So, actually, from now on, he is known as Fabian.
Please, no.
So anyway, we just thought it'd be a good time to now have a look through and see, compare both of you and see what a good job you've done to change the stereotype of Barbados to the rest of the world.
Great. Thanks. that sounds good.
Yeah?
Okay, good. So, Rihanna, style icon, amazing. CFDA style icon 2015. She's done pretty well. Dwayne, he's just even better. I mean, amazing.
Just hang on a minute.
And
Oh no, don't tell me you've got that jacket.
good, classic fashion lasts forever. We actually have some memorabilia from Dwayne's youth.
I think you might need to change your jacket because this was the iconic coat that Dwayne turned up on. I think he thought it was the most fashionable thing ever at Lancaster University, and he still has it today. I don't know when he wears it, but yeah, it's a classic, isn't it? There you go. Sexy. So, speed and that stereotype of being a very slow nation. Like Rihanna, high entertaining, always performing, moving around the world so quickly. Dwayne, when you first came to university, you probably weren't renowned for your speed. We also were wondering, so in second year at university, you had the chance to move into town. It was about, like, say, 3 miles away. But in first year, you learned that living 500 meters away from lecture theatres you know, most people it'd take them 2 minutes or so to get to lectures. It would take Dwayne about 45 minutes to walk that 500 meters. And so I think you'd worked out that living in town, if you'd started in the morning, you would have only got there in the evening and never missed it. However, Dwayne has changed. And if any of you have been following, now, marathon running Dwayne, probably now the fastest man in Barbados. You know, so you've done well. Success.
Okay, high-powered work. Rihanna is known all over the world, international, world famous. Dwayne, again, I think is even better. PwC. When I first got to PwC Barbados, Dwayne was in his 3rd year. He's been working really hard. He was clearly identified as a high flyer. And I think the first time I met him, he'd been given the honour of putting boxes of chocolates on people's desks.
Oh,
I was really impressed. Really high-powered work. They don't
Really
give that to
high-powered.
just anyone. Later, a few years later, Dwayne moved to London and started a highly successful Instagram campaign. He was the face of PwC. This is his most successful post. You can see he's got 3 likes from all over the world.
Yeah. Do you even know those people? Because like even Andy hasn't liked it, so no idea. Moving on to PR. So we all know that, you know, Rihanna has, well, she's got over 100 million stories online out there, like some good, some bad. And Dwayne, like, you started off really well at university. Like, you became the president of Lancaster University. I'm not sure what everyone was voting for, like the Del Boy, you know, with that weird coat decided to or John Moxley. Yeah, but you started off really well. And then I think you took it to the next level. Because I don't know if everyone in this audience knows, but like, you were in front of 6 million people at one time. You got your message out there. Now, you actually starred in the Sun newspaper. Whoa, come on. And don't worry, it wasn't page 3. Like, it was page 40 in the women's section. But just to level you, there's also another member in this room that was also on the same page. So, yeah, Chris, well done as well. 6 million people, well done. But a true success, I think, anyway, in PR.
So the next area was alcohol. Now Rihanna let herself down a bit, songs like Cheers, behaving like a maniac sometimes. And Dwayne, unfortunately, was pretty much the same. There are many, many stories of Dwayne always buying drinks for everyone, being life and soul of the party, and quite often ending up on the floor. But it's not just alcohol that Dwayne likes to take on. Any liquid he will challenge and normally win. None better, none more impressive than the infamous hot sauce challenge in Barbados.
God.
One evening, I think it was a Wednesday evening after some competitive poker, Dwayne decided to up the stakes, and in exchange for a plate of delicious cookies baked by the lovely Catherine down here, Dwayne downed an entire double shot of hot sauce. For anyone who doesn't know, this is the yellow liquid. It's like mustard times 1,000 with Tabasco, Scotch bonnets, chilies. Normal men tremble at the sight. For Dwayne, it's like dessert. I'm coming to that. Anyway, Dwayne did smash it back, did a quick limbo, and then carried on with the poker. It was really impressive. As he said, unfortunately, he didn't make it back into work for the rest of the week.
So, changing the perception of friends. And obviously you can see there, Rihanna has 82 million friends on Facebook. She's well known. But Dwayne, as a person for us, I think you're probably the most popular person that we all know. You have many friends. I'm surprised you've been able to like gather so many in here. Like, there's probably a queue outside, but there's many that also haven't been able to make it. You know, we asked for a few of them to send message, and we all got messages back. And obviously, due to the temperature in here, we're not going to go through all of them, but we do have one special message to play for you. So, if we could play, and I think it's actually video 3, whoever's on the computer. Video 3, please.
We're really excited, very, very happy for you both.
Happy dance! Bacon away!
Okay. So Dwayne, we just really wanted to say big congrats to you on your big day. I hope you took my advice and took it all in and forgot all about all the other things that may not have quite gone right. But we just wanted to say we love you. We're so sorry that we couldn't be there. I'm saying we all the time, but you know what I mean. And just have a wonderful day. We wish you all the best. We love you, we love you, we love you. And I just wanted to say, Dwayne, especially, you've always been one of my biggest cheerleaders. It's really awesome now to finally be your cheerleader. I'm really happy that you found happiness. Andy, if he's chosen you, it means that you are really awesome. So you're now awesome to us as well. We wish we were there. Send cake, and we love you.
Cake. Bye.
So I don't know how much you paid them to say that. So, we're just moving on to, and due to PowerPoint error, there is no graph there, but we were just talking about, we actually feel that you've probably been a success in changing the PR and the perception of Barbados. Rihanna's done a good job, but I think we'll all agree that it's really worked. And one other thing that we don't know if you're aware of is you actually changed how Malibu's advertised as well. And so if we could just play video 2.
Oh, yeah.
Malibu Bay Breeze. Nice. Did you just order a Malibu Bay Breeze? That's what I was gonna order. No way, bro. We're not just bros. We're Malibros.
Wait, whoa, what's a Malibro?
Malibros!
Feel like you're at home.
Okay, so I think we all conclude that we are Malibros with Dwayne. Dwayne's been an amazing friend to Michael and to me, and I'm sure many of you in this room. And it's a real honour to be standing up here and celebrating that. Dwayne is from Barbados, and he brings the sunshine wherever he goes. It's been amazing getting to know Andy the last few years, because I've realised how similar Andy is, and Andy also brings the fun, the love and the laughter everywhere he goes, which is why they're such an amazing couple. So, will you all please join me in the toast? Raise your glass.
Let's do it.
To...
No.
Oh, no.
No, no.
Okay, shots. Shots.
Shots.
To Dwayne and Andy.
Holy crap.
Maybe that's coming later. It's so tall. This thing's gonna come up for a while.
Wow. I'm sober. I'm not having a gun in the bottom. I don't know.
Okay.
Probably.
A very short amount of time. Because I know it's hot in here, so I'll I'll keep it quick. Unlike my grandpa, Dad's dad, was known for giving very, very long speeches. So, Dad, thanks for keeping it short. I'll try and do the same. So, well, first of all, my husband and I. The longer you clap, the hotter it gets. Go, baby. My husband and I would like to thank you. We'd just like to thank everyone for coming, basically. So it's so great to see so many of you, and you've really helped to make today special. And I guess for us and for many people here, we just never thought that gay people would be able to marry. So for us, it's just right on. And it's great to have you. Yes. So first, some thank yous. I'd like to thank Mum and Dad for being so supportive. And for the booze. They used to make the mistake of buying us booze sometimes when we were younger. I still remember one time, I begged Dad for weeks to buy me some drink to go to someone's party, and he bought me some wine. He said, "I'll buy you wine as long as it's nice wine and you enjoy it." Okay, cut to the picture later on of me holding one of the bottles of wine in each hand, doing the time warp dance, and swigging alternatively from each one. So, thanks for that, Dad. Let's go into that later. And thanks for putting up with us, basically. Thanks for Carmen and Renee for making it so far here. Where are you? I can't find you. Anyway, are they here? Thanks so much for coming and representing Dwayne's family. It really does mean a lot to both of us that you're here, so thank you so much. Dwayne's family have been great to me. They're so warm and inviting, and if you're ever in Barbados, do go to the Branch household on a Sunday. They always put on an amazing spread. Dwayne's mum, Chloe, is the best cook, so enjoy that. And thank you to Dwayne's best men, Chris, Jeremy and Mike. So thanks so much, guys, for helping out today, and thanks for the slideshow, reinforcing the message of Dwayne. So I think the fact that Dwayne has 3 best men shows not only that he's sociable, like these guys mentioned, but also his indecision. Just think of me having to deal with this, right? Every day. Chris, so this is my brother Chris this time. Thanks for being there for me through thick and thin. Thanks for putting up with me as the irritating younger brother when we were growing up, and still. So, and thanks so much for organising my stag do and making today possible. I'd also like to say thanks to Nana, who can't be here today, for being so great to me throughout my life. When we told Nana that we were gay, she said, "Oh, okay, fine, great." And we were expecting a bit more of a reaction. So we said, "Well, some people think that's a bit different. It's a bit strange. Some people have a bit of a problem with that." And she went, "Well, if anyone has a problem with it, you send them to me and I'll show them." So we're going to send Nana the photos from today, so just make sure there aren't any rude ones, okay? I'd also like to mention and say thank you to everyone who's come such a long way. So Renee, Carmen and Peter for travelling from Barbados. Matthew, thanks for travelling all the way from Singapore and tearing yourself away. Damn. Dave and Julie for making it all the way from Hong Kong. I think Catherine and Ben have travelled the furthest. Well done, guys. All the way from Melbourne. Yeah. And Dan, thanks for making it all the way from whatever secret location you were stationed just before coming here. A special mention to Chris and Willem, who braved the new border with the EU. How was passport control, guys? Okay, so, yeah, fine. And then just some more people who made today possible. So thanks to Jez, Debs and Hira, thanks to Diana and Martin, thanks to Michael, Man and Joe, Jen, Menaki, Jessen Box and Rosie, thanks to Hannah from Pop Brixton for making today so great. Thanks to Deanna for making the whoopies that you'll have later. Just see them, look out for them, they're really good. And thanks to Shuba for keeping me grounded today, well, and for the last 14 years. Okay, so this was the bit where I take the piss out of Dwayne, but like, you've done that, so we're not going to do that. So I just want to say, Dwayne is like one of the most fantastic people you'll ever meet. You'll know that. He's cute, clever and funny. And he's taught me so much. He's taught me to grow up. He's taught me to walk up. Nice. He's taught me to care for nice things. He's taught me to love Netflix and Nando's. Even more than Netflix and chill. Yeah. But I have learned lots about relationships from him. I've learned to communicate better, I've learned to appreciate what I have, and he gave me a particular pearl of wisdom. You've got to love the other person the way they want to be loved. Where did he hear it from? An ancient Barbados proverb, maybe? I don't know, a trusted elder, Ricky Lake. But it is true. It is true. I like hugs. Dwayne likes presents. Thanks for the presents, everyone. So I just want to say, people say you can't change other people, but since I've known Dwayne, we really have grown together. We're a great team, and as we begin our marriage, I know we'll continue to grow together to face the challenges. I knew Dwayne had changed when he came back from a work trip with a suitcase full of little shampoos he'd saved for me. And I knew I'd changed the first time I suggested having Nando's for dinner. So that shot you just had, that's my life now. The other day, while we were having some debate about some detail of the wedding, Dwayne said to me, infuriated, "I love you, I'm just trying to change you." Well, to quote, who can say if I've changed for the better? But since I've known Dwayne, I've changed for good.